Hello, how are you? Today I brought a super delicious treat for you who want to replace bread for your afternoon snack. Depending on what you put in here, it even works for lunch or dinner. You're going to love this recipe. It's very low in carbs, it has fiber, antioxidants, it's very easy to make, high in protein, delicious, and the flavor is quite neutral, so you can pair it with lots of tasty things. Stay until the end, you won't want to miss this. What's also great is that this treat is very low in carbs, so it's excellent if you're on a low-carb diet to lose weight, if you want to control your carbs, or if you're just looking for a healthier lifestyle, right? Let me know down below if you usually eat bread every day, at what time do you have it, or if you're looking to replace bread, I'd love to see your comment. Remember to like the video because that's your way of helping me out, and also share it with anyone who needs healthy tips, right? Let's grow our chain of kindness. This is what I want here on the channel. Remember that the ingredients, along with the nutritional information, are listed below in the description. So, look, the first thing I already have here is my grated cheese. I'm using grated mozzarella. And you can use any other cheese you prefer. The cheese in this recipe is really important to give it the consistency I want. It will also add protein and calcium. So sometimes you ask me, Patricia, what if I have an allergy or intolerance? Unfortunately, with this recipe, there really isn't much you can do. It's hard to substitute it with something else because I need that mozzarella elasticity. Along with the cheese here, I'm going to add the finely grated cauliflower. If you want to substitute it with broccoli, of course, they're cousins, it works really well. If you want to substitute it with grated chayote, that works too, with carrot too. With zucchini, you would need to drain a bit of the liquid, add a little salt, squeeze it, but it usually works well too. Tell me, out of these vegetables, which ones do you like to use? I love cauliflower for a few reasons. First, because cauliflower has a really neutral flavor. Second, because it's very low in carbohydrates. It has a lot of antioxidants and a lot of fiber, so it makes you feel really full. I'm going to add the egg here to bind everything together. The egg will also give us protein, right? It will provide choline, which is good for our brain and will help bring all of this together nicely. I'm going to add a little bit of paprika here, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of garlic powder, and I'm also going to add a pinch of salt. Let me just mix all of this together. I grabbed the salt because I actually forgot to set it aside, since honestly, when I was putting the recipe together, I was unsure whether I should add salt or not because of the salt that's in the mozzarella. But then I decided to add just a little bit, really just a pinch, and you should do the same. Pay attention to that because this is actually a really good tip. There are so many different types of cheese, and the sodium content varies wildly between them. Compare them, sometimes the ingredients are almost the same, but the proportional amount of sodium is way higher. And if that's something that matters to you, it really does make a difference. I'm gonna grab my frying pan now because it's really easy to finish up. So I grabbed my frying pan here, greased it with a little olive oil, and the pan is cold, okay? I'm going to put some of the batter in here and start spreading it out. It looks like it's not gonna work. You might say, oh my God, but this doesn't seem to be sticking together very well. It's not really holding. And really it will stick together. Like I told you, when you heat this up and the cheese melts. Remember I told you that the cheese was important in this recipe? So really, it ends up being essential in that sense. I'm going to tidy this up a bit, level it out. In fact, I'm even going to grab my spatula because it makes me nervous to mess with the pan like this with a metal spoon. So before turning on the heat, I'm going to tidy it up, level it out. I'll try to make it look more like a pancake. But I'm going to flatten it down and then I'll turn on the stove and cover it until it cooks. I think I can even start cooking now and I'll keep flattening it here. Well, so I've already organized it here. And now I'm actually going to turn on our pan and cover it so the cheese melts with the steam. And then I'll show you how it's turning out. Look how it's turning out already. And since it has these little bubbles on top, it means it's already well cooked. I'm loosening it up because this is cheese. So I'm loosening everything here and I'll transfer it to the plate. And I'll make the others, okay? I'll be right back. The color looks great. The cheese gives it that beautiful golden color. Tell me what you're going to eat it with. I have a playlist here of mayonnaise, spreads, pâté. What would you put inside? Maybe a chicken spread? I don't know. Tell me. I'd love to see your comment. Look, I'm going to cut it now to show you how well cooked it is, the cauliflower. Make it at home. You'll definitely love it. Make it. You'll love it. Remember to like the video. It really helps me out. And share it with someone who will like it, with someone who needs it. Let's spread this chain of kindness together. That's what I want here with the channel. The smell is just wonderful. The taste is even better than the smell. Make it, you won't regret it. See you next time. Bye.